Whoa, so fast. Whoa. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. It's your boy Phil. So today we are in Bangkok, Thailand to visit the Emerald Buddha and the Grand Palace. So what are we waiting for? Let's start the video. Hope you're having a great day, guys. It is day one of our trip here in Thailand, and our first order of business is going to the flower market to purchase some offerings, treats, and flowers to bless our trip of arriving here in Thailand, and as our tour guide said it best, to give thanks for all our blessings. We are here at the flower market close to the Buddhist temple, and we are with Miss our very camera-shy tour guide, and she will purchase the flowers for us, and there are a lot of options for the flowers, the colors, the types, and the arrangements to choose from. Payable by cash or scanning a QR code. And we will see a demonstration on how they will fold the petals to make the flowers more presentable. And trust me, it's not as easy as it looks. She was teaching us a process of folding the petals outward and inward. And there is a certain technique of folding and the finger feel with the petals. It was fun, but it takes a little while to learn to keep those petals folded perfectly. The petals were also delicate that if you pull too much, you're gonna break them. And this was my brother trying it out at twice the speed. Now that's an expert right here.
So fast.
There's also another technique in which you pull the petals outward to make it appear like they're blooming.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow. God. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Afterwards, she arranges the flowers, wraps them in a lotus leaf base, ties them up, and cuts off the extra stem. And we now have our bouquet of lotus flowers. The flower market has all the variety of bright colors, fragrant scents, and different flower arrangements that you can think of. And it also doubles as a vegetable market with all the fruits, vegetables, and spices, and much more, and all the items that you see in the markets in Asia. And this market also reminds me of the wet market that we see back in the Philippines. It's fun and delicious to use these ingredients when you are cooking, especially if you're like a tourist visiting Bangkok for a long time and renting an apartment. And these fruits and vegetables were really fresh and very colorful. And also very fragrant when we got through the spices. And now we reach the golden shrine here at the center of the market. This shrine was built to honor the man and to give thanks to this landowner that gave this land for this market to be built upon. Besides flowers, you can also give some treats and sweets as an offering. Walking around in the afternoon, you will see the vendors prepare their street food. But first, we went around the city for about 5 minutes to experience one of Thailand's most iconic vehicles. The Tuk-tuk is a three-wheel taxi similar to the tricycle found in the Philippines and is the most widely used form of urban transportation in Thai cities. They were very fun to ride because you can feel the wind in your face, and I think we reached a speed of about 40 to 50 miles an hour, but it feels faster because the vehicle was small and the cabin was open, feeling the wind in your face. And it is very fast for a three-wheel taxi around the city. Dun, 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 dun.
Ako na sana dyan para mas mapunin yan.
We go. And we are here in the Grand Palace, a place of residence, a tourist attraction, a place of worship for the Thai king and queens, and where they receive diplomats from other countries. And all around the palace, you would see reverence to one of the most beloved kings, King Bhumibol, or Ramadan IX. The entrance is guarded by the palace guards. And as you enter the palace complex itself, you can see how wide and well-maintained the lawns and the trees are. The weather was humid, but all over the palace, you have fans that spray cold water to help you cool down. We are here at the entrance of the Temple of the Emerald Buddha, one of the most sacred Buddhist temples here in Thailand. This architecture is unique in the world. Beautifully colored tiles, statues of gods, goddesses, and deities in the Buddhist religion. And golden pagodas that are about 200 feet high that help preserve and protect Buddhist relics and artifacts. And the grounds of the Temple of the Emerald Buddha is really wide and consists of several buildings of worship and to house religious artifacts from Buddhism. And these buildings were beautiful and colorful. And some of these buildings also represent the former capital of Thailand, Ayutthaya. Some pagodas have intricate designs and colors, while others are plated in gold with the most sacred sites. But here in this pagoda, the outer surface is plated with a material similar to gold, but not gold itself. The Singhapanorn statue, depicted as a half lion, half monkey, with the upper torso and feet similar to a Thai mythical monkey, and the lower part similar to a Thai mythical lion. Inside is also a scale model of the Angkor Wat of Cambodia that symbolizes the unity of the Thai people and to emphasize the cultural and religious connections between Thailand and the Khmer Empire of Cambodia. After taking pictures of that Angkor Wat scale model, we proceeded down to a flight of stairs, and we are now here at Vihara Yod Chapel. That is used as a chapel for worship and praying for Buddhist monks. Next is the chapel, which is a place for religious ceremony, such as Buddhist monks reciting the fundamental rules of Buddhism, and is a place where Buddhist monks are ordained. The Royal Pantheon, originally built to house the Emerald Buddha by Rama IV, but was never completed in his lifetime, and a fire destroyed the initial building that needed a complete rebuild, and in which the new king decided to change the purpose of the building and turned it into a memorial for his predecessors. The building is in the form known as Prasat, with a tall spire in the middle of the roof, a feature usually reserved for royal residences. And the tiles, colors, and paint are all designed and made by hand. The Asurapaksi, which is a figurehead placed in front of Thai royal riverboats or barges. In front of the Royal Pantheon are two pagodas, which were built by Rama I, the first king of Thailand, to commemorate his father and mother. And these are supported by the mythical giants of Buddhism. Hinduism is one of the minor religions of Thailand after Buddhism. And this Hindu influence is seen in the mural paintings on the walls of the galleries of the Temple of the Emerald Buddha, depicting the story of the Ramayana. This epic is the story of Prince Rama's betrayal, exile, and struggle to rescue his faithful wife Sita from the clutches of a demon and to reclaim his throne. This is one of the two important epics of Hinduism, along with the Mahabharata. The story of the mural painting comes from the original Hindu epic text, but the characters and the settings are Thai. And this was ordered under the reign of King Rama I. In front of the Royal Pantheon is the actual Temple of the Emerald Buddha, which is this large building on the left. First off, remove your shoes before entering. So this is the actual temple of the Emerald Buddha. Unfortunately, no cameras are allowed inside because this is one of the holiest places of Buddhism. Inside is an image of the meditating Gautama Buddha seated in a meditative posture made with semi-precious green stone clothed in gold. And it is about 26 inches tall. The Pramahamontian to the eastern edge of the Grand Palace were built to be the main residence and audience hall for the king. In one of these buildings was the place where the king dined, relaxed, and held informal audiences. And it has become the tradition for new kings to receive the invitation to take the throne in this hall. And it's also the place where some of the royal family held their coronation. And now we are in the Grand Palace, which has been the official residence of the kings of Thailand. The king, his court, and his royal government were based on the grounds of the palace until 1925, but now is used for official events. Several royal ceremonies and state functions are held within the halls of the palace every year. The Grand Palace is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Thailand. As you can see, the upper half of the building is a blend of Thai traditional architecture, and the lower half is a combination of 19th century European-style architecture. The Aphorn Phimok Pavilion is considered the height of Thai art and is where royal guests are entertained and taken care of. Garudas are a common design in Thai buildings and are believed to be protectors of Thai buildings. And there's also a display of cannons used to guard the palace grounds during the 17th to 19th centuries. After our enlightening trip to the Grand Palace, we took the tuk-tuk again for about 3 minutes to go to the other side of the river, where we will be having part 2 of our video in Wat Arun Temple.
Action mode naman to so kapit lang.
So riding the tuk-tuk again was still fun.
We go!
And before boarding the boats in the riverfront, we did a little shopping with Thai-designed polo shirts and pajamas. Some souvenirs for ourselves and to take back home. So while walking towards the riverfront, we had some green mangoes with seasoned salt and spices. These mangoes and their spices were similar with what we have in the Philippines, and here in the United States, I think it's similar to the one I tried with the mango sold in New York subways. And now it's time to go to one of the boats to get to the riverfront, and see you guys in part 2. Thank you for watching this video, and I really do hope that you enjoy it, and thank you for your continued support. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. See you later in the next video, guys. Take care.